Alright guys, welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Of course, I want to give you guys an update what is exactly happening right now with, of course, Bitcoin and, of course, the entire cryptocurrency market. And there is, in fact, a fair few Bitcoin charts, very bullish charts that I want to show you guys for today's video, because I am telling you guys right now, a bull run is coming. We know that already, right? For the past few videos, I've been telling you guys many times, and I'm pretty sure, right, you guys already know this, that a bull run is coming for Bitcoin and crypto, right? We know Bitcoin soon enough is going to absolutely skyrocket, reaching new highs. And of course, we know alt season is obviously right around the corner as well. So of course, altcoins will absolutely skyrocket as well, guys. Okay, it's not just Bitcoin. It's also going to be altcoins. We know that. So pretty much, guys, the entire cryptocurrency market will pump. We know a bull run is coming. So even though right now everything is sort of boring right now, everything right now seems sort of slow, right? Bitcoin is not really moving, right? It's continuing to consolidate, right? Same with other altcoins, pretty much the entire crypto market right now is not really moving. In fact, yesterday we did in fact see a correction once again back down to the downside. So let me show you guys, what is happening with Bitcoin, and then I'll show you guys, the Bitcoin charts, because it's looking pretty bullish, and I'm gonna show you guys why. But here you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin now back at $69,000, once again below 70k. Okay, right now as I'm filming this video, it's holding at 69,700, and you guys can just clearly see, okay, pretty much a couple of days ago, for the past few days, we did in fact see Bitcoin having a correction back down at this level of pretty much $69,000. At one point, it went all the way down to 68,500, right? And I told you guys, right, if we go to the daily time frame, you guys can just clearly see every single time we see Bitcoin reaching back up at this level, of $70,000, 71, 72, right, or even higher, it always has a correction back down to the downside. Okay, but I'm telling us right now, okay, once Bitcoin breaks, okay, back up to its recent all-time highs and higher, okay, once we actually see a breakout for Bitcoin and Bitcoin's reaching another new high, right, we're gonna see, okay, a beautiful run. I think that is when, guys, we will officially see a beautiful breakout for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's eventually going to go to 74 to 75 to $80,000, and then eventually higher, than $80,000, right? So that is soon going to be happening once we actually see Bitcoin breaking, this level right here. I want to say, right, it's recent all-time highs right over here. Okay. So once we actually see Bitcoin breaking this level right here, its recent all-time highs, it will officially go even higher, okay? And there is, in fact, one specific, Bitcoin chart that I want to show you guys, indicating that, right? But yeah, so far, okay, if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, Bitcoin is, in fact, continuing to consolidate at this level, right? You guys can just, see that, okay? So Bitcoin, in my opinion, is still holding pretty strong, still obviously continuing to consolidate at this level. The market today, not really moving, for the past 24 hours. We're not seeing huge movements at all. Obviously, we've seen Bitcoin having another correction back down, slightly, back down to the downside. So obviously, altcoins will have a slight drop as well. Okay, usually that is usually what does happen, right? If Bitcoin is pumping, then altcoins will pump. If Bitcoin is dumping, then altcoins will mostly dump as well, right? But you also just clearly see some altcoins actually doing pretty well today, right? Some are pumping over 1%, 2% even, okay? But we're not seeing huge movements in the market today, okay? Overall, the market today is up 0.46%, and the global crypto market cap is sitting at 2.54 trillion. So we're not seeing huge movements today for the cryptocurrency market, okay? But before I get into, the Bitcoin charts, I want to show you guys this, and this is from Marcus Saylor. And, this is very interesting, right? So it's showing us here all the kinds of different, spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US, and of course, global ETFs, right? And they have a total, okay? So it says here, 34 different spot Bitcoin ETFs hold over 1 million Bitcoins. Over 1 million Bitcoins, guys. Okay, that's the total, spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US and global, right? So around the world. This is absolutely crazy, guys, because we know, guys, a couple months back, around when was it, 6 months ago, okay, that's when the spot Bitcoin ETFs were officially approved, Okay, the first, Bitcoin ETFs were officially approved, around 11 of them. Okay, back in January 11th of this year in 2024, right? So they have, all these, companies and whatnot, they have accumulated over 1 million Bitcoins in just 6 months, which is absolutely insane. That's like more than 1% of the entire Bitcoin supply. That's like 3%, 4%, or 5%, somewhere around there. Like, that is absolutely insane, guys. Right? So this is why I've been telling guys many, many times, okay, all these institutions, especially BlackRock, right, and other ones out there, but they want to take your Bitcoins. This is why, guys, you should really hold your Bitcoins. Understand, in the future, soon enough, I want to say a decade from now, 10 years, right, let's just say, one Bitcoin will be extremely rare. And that's why I've been telling guys many, many times to accumulate at least one full Bitcoin, because this one full Bitcoin will be extremely rare. Okay, I understand that, guys. It's going to be extremely rare to see someone owning one full Bitcoin, right? Because the supply is so low, obviously, right? And everyone wants a piece of Bitcoin, especially one whole coin. So understand, guys, if you're watching this video right now, try your best to accumulate one full Bitcoin. Hold that one Bitcoin for the longest time, as long as you possibly can. Just one full Bitcoin. You will have wealth. You will obviously become a millionaire, okay, easily, right? So understand, guys, one full Bitcoin will get you to places in the future. Not financial advice, always do your own research. But I really do believe one Bitcoin will be extremely rare in the future. Okay, so that's that. Very, very interesting, right? Very interesting. But yes, let's get into these Bitcoin charts, starting off with this one. So Bitcoin, the next target, 72,700, and that is pretty much Bitcoin's previous all-time highs, above 73K. So soon enough, okay, we will obviously see Bitcoin, reaching back up to its recent all-time highs above 73K, and obviously it's going to be reaching a new high. Okay, once, like I told you guys at the beginning of this video, once we actually officially see Bitcoin reaching back up to its recent all-time highs, and of course breaking out from that, right, it's going to go higher, right? It's going to reach higher highs, a new high, right? And then, of course, once we see Bitcoin reaching back up to its recent highs, we're going to see a breakout. And then the next target number 2, $100,000. And I've been telling you guys many, many times, most likely towards the end of this year in 2024, we will most likely see Bitcoin at 100K, right? I still think that's still on track. That Bitcoin is still has time and a lot of room to reach $100,000 by end of this year in 2024. But yes, Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin $173,000 as a cycle top. Honestly, I think it can go way higher than that. Okay, I don't think that's going to be the cycle top, $173,000. I think he can go way higher than that. I think he can even reach over $200,000, 100%, right? It's going to easily reach 200K, even over 200K, potentially even 300K. We will see, but you never know. But I know for a fact that we will for sure see Bitcoin over $200,000 in the next bull run, right, in the next cycle top. So we will see, guys. No one actually knows, but I think it can go way, way, way higher than $173,000. Okay, but yes, Bitcoin. Okay, bullish breakouts. Okay, 200K, 500K, and then eventually it's going to reach $1 million. Understand, guys, it may seem impossible as of right now for Bitcoin to reach $1 million per coin, but I am telling us this right now, it is not. Like, imagine, let's just say, back 2014, right, 10 years ago, you think the people that were investing into Bitcoin back in 2014 at its early stages, do you think those people thought that Bitcoin will ever reach, let's just say, $10,000? No, they didn't. $20,000? No, they didn't. $50,000? Of course they didn't, right? Because at the time in 2014, Bitcoin was like worth, I believe, below $1,000, right? So understand, guys, anything is possible for Bitcoin, and we have seen Bitcoin reaching new highs every single time. Okay, every single time we enter, a bull run, and of course, a bull cycle, a bull market, it always reaches a new high every single time. So understand, guys, Bitcoin reaching 200K is possible, 500K is very possible, and of course 1 million, that is also 100% possible. Okay, I have made plenty of videos talking about Bitcoin reaching $1 million. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, you should definitely check it out. Okay, but it is very, very possible. I want you guys to understand that, right? For all my Bitcoin holders out there watching this video right now, I truly want you guys to understand, okay, and believe that Bitcoin reaching $1 million per coin is possible. And that's why I've been telling you guys, begging you guys to accumulate at least one full Bitcoin, because you will obviously simply become a millionaire just by holding one full Bitcoin, right? So that's that. But yes, Bitcoin post-halving rally has started. And yes, guys, I told you guys, okay, and we know this, right? Every single time we have the Bitcoin halving event, okay, right after it, we always see a rally. Understand that, right? We have seen this in previous cycles, right? The first halving, what happened right after it? A rally, okay? And of course, the second Bitcoin halving event, what happened right after it? A rally. Same with the third halving, okay? Back 2020, what happened after? A rally. So understand, guys, we just had, okay, our fourth Bitcoin halving event back in April, right? 20th of April, 2024. Okay, and understand we haven't really seen Bitcoin move ever since then. But understand, okay, it takes time. We don't usually see Bitcoin pump straight away right after, the Bitcoin halving event. It takes time. Okay, so understand, guys, soon enough, we're going to see a massive rally for Bitcoin. Okay, for Bitcoin. Okay, a massive rally is coming. So understand that, guys. Okay, it may seem boring right now, but the patience one, that's the ones that will make it, right? So it's a lot of patience, guys. Okay, accumulate, continue to accumulate Bitcoin, DCA into Bitcoin, and most importantly, hold your Bitcoins, right? And of course, if you want to take your profits, wait till next year in 2025 when we are in fact in a bull run / bull market, right? So that's that. But yes, don't get shaken out once again. Okay, every single time we have a halving event, this is when the rally happens. And understand, Bitcoin is in fact about to reach a new all-time high, possibly over $200,000, just like what this chart is in fact showing us right here from Mags. Okay, so prepare yourselves for that. This is the last chart that I really want to show you guys, and I actually want to read this out to you guys because it's actually very, very interesting and it's very, very important. So hear me out. So it says here, okay, this is the longest consolidation. So real quick, as of right now, we know Bitcoin is in fact consolidating. Okay, Yasin just clearly see. Let me just show you guys what has been happening for Bitcoin. Let's just go back to the daily time frame. Yasin just clearly see Bitcoin has in fact been consolidating at its all-time highs pretty much, or near its all-time highs. Okay, Yasin just clearly see that, right? For the longest time, ever since March, early of March to where we are right now, okay, in June, it's been a couple months, right? So I understand Bitcoin has been strongly consolidating at this level, right? Yasin just clearly see that very, very strong consolidations. Okay, and so far, this is the longest one so far, right? So let's read this. Each cycle, we have noticed a similar pattern where Bitcoin consolidates near the all-time highs before it enters price discovery. Out of all consolidations, the current one is the longest. In 2017, Bitcoin consolidated for 48 days before breakout. In 2020, Bitcoin consolidated for 21 days before breakout. In 2024, currently, Bitcoin is consolidating for the past 87 days and counting. Okay, once price breaks out of this consolidation range, we are going to witness a massive upside rally. Okay, so understand, guys, in previous times, okay, like I said here, okay, back 2017, okay, we saw Bitcoin consolidating for 48 days, okay, before a breakout. Then in 2020, okay, we saw Bitcoin consolidating for 21 days before breakout. And right now, Bitcoin is consolidating for 87 days and counting. So far, this is the longest one. And understand, guys, this could lead to a massive rally, okay? Because the longer Bitcoin consolidates at its all-time highs, right, I reckon the bigger the rally will be, okay? So it's all about patience here, guys. Soon enough, very, very soon, I really do believe, truly, very, very soon, we are in fact going to be seeing a massive rally for Bitcoin. Okay, so for all my Bitcoin holders out there, get ready for a massive upside rally very, very soon. It's all about patience. Continue to buy Bitcoin, continue to DCA at these levels when Bitcoin is in fact consolidating, because soon enough, it's going to be reaching new highs and eventually 100K and over, right? Very, very soon. Prepare yourselves for that, you guys, okay? But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I will keep you guys updated on what's gonna happen with Bitcoin in the next upcoming few days, and of course few weeks and few months, and of course few years. Okay, I'm not gonna stop making these videos. So understand, guys, if you guys are in fact in Bitcoin, right, if you guys are in fact investors in Bitcoin and whatnot, and just crypto in general, please consider subscribing. Okay, please consider subscribing. I will really appreciate that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.